Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. Hey Janardana. We are in the Pitru Paksham. It started on 8th and it ends on 21st with Malaya Amavasya. This time it is very interesting. Pitru Paksham falls under two eclipses. Two. Just eclipse on 7th night, 8th early morning, Chandra Grahanam, and 21st you have the Surya Grahanam, but 21st Surya Grahanam is not visible in India. It's a partial solar eclipse. Whereas this was a total lunar eclipse, we had a possibility in India to see it. They said the blood moon. So beautiful it was, and then it became totally black, and then when it started leaving, it is very bright, white, dazzling. Pitru Kataksham is very important. For anything and everything in this world, the forefathers, ancestors, you call it Pitrus, ancestors, forefathers, whatever, it's one and the same. Their blessings are very much necessary. There is no doubt about it, whether it is studies, memory, health, marriage, children's welfare, business, prosperity, governance. You must have Pitru Kataksham. So, Pitru Kataksham is very, very important. That's why this is called Malaya Paksham. This 15 days, it seems all forefathers will be visiting your house to see how you are. So we offer the prayers. That's why I said, if you cannot offer, please tell me, I will offer. That's why I am taking all the details. I am taking the details from you. I ask you, please send. What is the reason? Simple. If you cannot offer, I will offer. So they will be happy for you. That's all. As a prayogi, as a master, we have the rights to perform such acts, including acts like Antyashti Karma and all we do. For anybody and everybody. Suppose somebody is there, we automatically do. In many cases, just because funerals were not done in a proper way, the body was not given the respect what it should have been given. See, the body is the temple and your soul is Bhagavan. Bhagavan lives in this body for a considerable period of time, say 100 years, 80 years, whatever it is. And then when he departs, there is a way to dispose of this body. It cannot be disposed of just like that. That is what is our sampradaya, that is what is Hindu dharma. There is a particular way to do things. Of course, in Hindu dharma there are different shastras. In Prayoga Shastra we do it in a particular way. In normal other shastras they do it in a particular way. Those who follow Dharma Shastra, they do it in a particular way. So many things, different varieties are there. But it has to be given that kind of a respect. That proper respect to the body must be given. Only when that proper respect is given, the Preta Shariram becomes a Pitru Shariram over a period of time. Otherwise, they live with that Preta Shariram. How they died, the way they were, immobile, without anything, without any life form. Because you need the Pitru Shariram to reach the Pitru Loka. Your Preta Shariram will be of no use. So we did Dharma Samskaram even during COVID times. For so many lakhs of people we did Dharma Samskaram. So this 15 days, please pray to your forefathers, take care of your parents, talk to them. Even if you are in US, every day evening you can talk. It's a nice evening, whenever possible. Because when there it is evening, it may be morning here. Whatever, you can adjust the time. You can still make it. Just like that, hello, how are you, casual. If you can't make every day, at least make a call once a week. If you can't make once a week, at least make within that 15 days once. Because parents are the last in that Pitrush. That's why we say Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. We didn't say Mata Devo Bhava, Pita Devo Bhava. Matru Pitru we said. The father and mother are the representatives of the fatherhood and the motherhood. There is no doubt about it. They are the representatives. So when we respect them, when we take care of them, taking care of them, not giving just meals, cow, kya khana, you have to live, just put one TV, put one set-top box, put all unwanted channels, give a remote to them. At least 10 minutes, 5 minutes if you can talk to them, that will serve a better purpose than you are doing this. And saying, I have kept my father and mother very well, Guruji. We have taken care. I have put them into a very good place. In fact, we have purchased that also. A lot of people to take care. It's a beautiful home. So many people are there. Like-minded people are there. Everything is good. I accept. World has changed and we have to also change in tune with so many compulsions what we have. So many compulsions we have. We have to also in time, we have to tune a little bit, tweak a little bit. I can understand. But that doesn't mean that you will not even make a call. Why US or why West? Why for it? Even in India, Bharata Desha. See, you belong to such a wonderful tradition and wonderful culture. You are a Hindu. Hindu means the most balanced person is a Hindu. He is very balanced. He is highly honest, truthful, straightforward. In whatever he does, there will be his seal. His seal in the sense you will know that only this person has done it. So, sincerity, honesty, truthfulness, everything will be packed. To that extent, anything you do to the Pitrus. That is why I keep repeatedly saying, please send the particulars, let me do it. You must be happy with your forefathers. Forefathers must be happy with you. Both must happen, and you must lead a healthy life, a peaceful life, and a prosperous life. Prosperity without peace is holocaust. A person who is depressed, if he has a lot of money in his hand or wealth in his hand, he will only use it for destructive purpose. There is no doubt about it. Okay. A person who is given power, more because he is more, maybe he or she, whoever it is. Okay. He may be given power, but he is basically or she is basically an unhappy person, not a person of peace with themselves. If you are not a person of peace with yourself, you cannot be a person. You cannot be a person helping others. You will only destruct others. I say me, you and all just for casual conversation. It is not in any way against you. But it is to better understand so that I can use. We both can talk like that. So, ultimately, Pitrus are very important. Whether you like it, you don't like it. Some people say, no, my father will bet me this, that, some childish things. Okay. Pitrus are very important, and very, very important is peace in the family. That comes only with the forefathers' blessings. If peace is there, family will be peaceful. Otherwise, it will be in pieces. So that is given by the Pitrus. Forefathers only give you that. You have money, you do not have money. But if you are peaceful, if you are happy with what you are, you have already reached the self-aggrandizement of your life. You are already aggrandized. You are a person fit enough to reach your original address. People are talking about Bhagavan reaching Narayan. Okay. Of course. Probably they know the way and they tell you the way. My ways are through the Pitrus to Narayan. Bhagavan himself is the major Pitru, Mahapitru Narayana. He is there with Janardana now. He is in Narsamavadi, not only in Varkala. He is in Narsamavadi. Very beautiful temple in Ahobilam. We are also building that Prayoga Narasimha temple. Okay. All so many aksharas will be there. So many. In the cosmos, there will be so many aksharas. And maximum you will find it there. Maybe 90, 95%, 96%. We don't know. All the aksharas will be waiting there to see you, to be with you, to participate with you. The pradishtas which we did for Janardana, all the pradishtas were Shalagrama Breshna. Below we have put thousands of Shalagrams. Every Shalagram has got so many Jiva Pitrus, thousands and thousands. It will cover the entire world. It will cover the cosmos. To that extent, what has been said in Prayoga Shastra, the way it has to be done, it has been done. Pitrus are very, very important. Probably, you may not be knowing it. We have faith that our elders are with us. Bhagavan is there with us in the form of elders. He is very much there with us. If that faith is there, 100%, please remember, you will find miracles happening around you. I don't say science is not useful. I don't say logic is not useful. I don't say engineering or technology is not useful. I don't say cell phone is not useful. I don't say these comforts are not useful. But they are not useful in religion. Probably to build a temple it is useful. We use engineering, technology, cement, this and that, so many things. So to build a temple, yes. To build. That science is very useful. Engineers, so many people are there. They construct a very beautiful temple. But in that temple, that external structure, the Bhagavan seated there inside the temple is purely heart. That is religion. The external structure probably is science. But the inner, what is there? The power, the seat of power, which holds everything and anything it does for you. Everything it does for you, provided the faith is there. And that faith also, it has to only bless. We are not the doers. Do we have a choice in life? You don't have. It looks as though you have a choice. Lord teases you. He plays with you. Like you are playing with children. Don't you play with your kids? Hey, this is like this is like this. Then posing as though you are crying. Then posing as though you are laughing. All these things don't you do? Bhagavan does with you. So, forefathers, Pitrus, this is the Paksham to think. This is the time. Your elders, at least these 15 days, don't fight with your parents. Don't unnecessarily shout at them. Don't irritate them. Try to do it. I am not saying everybody will be able to do it. Practically, you may have difficulties. I don't deny that. But practice. Try. Try. That's all. There is nothing which cannot be tried. And let it be tried. What is that? Try. Science has also grown only through trial and error. Still, science is growing. It has not grown to that extent. Always elders are good. Elders will help you. Elders will share their experience with you. But many people are not understanding the concept of elders. Yes, there are old people, there are elderly people. But commonly I call them elders. Okay, old people, at least you have to respect for their age. Elderly people, in fact, they have knowledge, they have wisdom. They know where to advise you keeping knowledge in mind. They know where to advise you keeping wisdom in mind. So they know. Unless knowledge is realized, it's more theoretical. Realization comes out of knowledge, then it's good. If no realization comes and only knowledge is there, it's of no use. It's as good as unpad. It's as good as ignorance. Understood? So keep these things in mind, please. Just Pitrubhya Swada Vibhya Swada Namaha, Pitamahebhya Swada Vibhya Swada Namaha, Prabhitamahebhya Swada Vibhya Swada Namaha, Akshan Pitaraha. Pitrubhya Swada Vibhya Swada Namaha, Prabhitamahebhya Swada Vibhya Swada Namaha, Pitamahebhya Swada Vibhya Swada Namaha, Akshan Madhuh Pitaraha. Pitru, Pitamaha, Prabhitamaha. That's all. Okay. Now I said a little bit ulta. Well said. Okay. Pitru, Pitamaha, Prabhitamaha. That's all. Okay. 3. Jiva Pitru. So just keep reciting this mantra. Don't come and ask me, these are all Shraddha mantras, this mantra, that mantra. Don't bring your some sort of an intellect what you learned and don't tell me all those things. I don't belong to all that. You can pray. In fact, those days, females used to wear sacred thread across and do functions. To that extent, they had capacity. They were acknowledged. Of course, the medieval years, as I told you, something happened, as a result of which everything is gone. We started neglecting females, we started ill-treating them, we started harassing them, and now they have become big. Natural. If you go on hitting a person, he or she may not be here. For some time they may be able to take it. Later they have to defend themselves. They will start talking and then it becomes a total mess. Elders are always useful. I'll tell you one story. It's a very beautiful story. Master Suyan told me and I would like to share that with you. Columbus was interested in landing in America, so he was sailing in the boat. So before sailing, he wanted to collect people. He wanted sailors, so he wanted youngsters. Okay, because he needs youngsters, because long travel, so many things are there. Sailors who are very good, youngsters, at the same time they should have experience of sailing in high seas. One sailor, one young boy was there. He knows that he is a good sailor, so Columbus asked him, why not you join me? We are going to discover America. That sailor, he said, I can't come, sir, because my father is aged. Already he is old, he is aged. I have to take care of him. There is nobody for him. My mother is not there. I don't have brothers or sisters. So I am not coming. Sorry, sir. Columbus said, suppose we are taking your father also along with us. He said, that's a good idea. That's nice. I like this. In fact, sir, my father is also a very big sailor. I don't know whether you have heard about him. He's a very good sailor. He will be useful for us in the journey. So they took him. The ship was going those days, that old one, slowly it will go. They have a wheel, they have barometer, this, that, to know the direction where they are going. Somewhere that got, whatever equipment was there, it did not function. Since it did not function, they were going in the same place around and around and around. It was only night for 24 hours. Probably the speed of the boat and the earth, all these things matched or something, we don't know. But they were going around. They were not able to see the daylight at all. Now Columbus came to the sailor's father. He asked, can you suggest something? In fact, your son said you are a great sailor and you must have encountered such things in high seas. I have not come across anything like this. Can you suggest? Yeah, I can do it. You do one thing. Do you have cattle in the ship? He asked. Yeah, we have some cattle. You use those harpoons are there. Kill them. Just hang them in the water. Let them dip down in the water. We will see. Both sides of the ship do it. And Columbus asked the sailor, the other sailor, the youngster, because elder he didn't want to disrespect. He said, what sort of an idea is this? I have never heard anything like this. We want to see the light. And your father is asking me to kill the buffaloes and put it down in the sea. And what is it? I'm really surprised. He said, sir, if my father says something, it will be true. It has always come true. Please do what he said, the way he said. So Columbus immediately, down the buffaloes on both sides. Suddenly the ship started moving very fast. Very fast. They came to light. It was pitch dark. And now light has come suddenly. Columbus came running to the elderly person. What is this? I have never come across anything like this. Why this has happened? How this has happened? How? I am not able to understand. I am totally stunned. He said, you are a big sailor. You have sailed in the high seas many times. Probably you didn't encounter such a thing. That's why otherwise you would have known this also. But still you should have known some basic information. Don't you know that sharks don't eat in dark? Some light must be there. Probably it was totally dark there. When they found the meat, they could smell it. The blood was there. They could smell it. They pulled the ship. They pulled this. The entire ship got pulled because they were pulling the cattle. Lot of sharks. And they pulled the ship and they came to the light zone where they had daylight. Elders are always very good. They will suggest something which will be practicable and easily applicable also. If old people are going to say certain things which is not practicable or not workable for today, that is not going to find a place. Just because it finds in our cultural history or traditional history or anything long back. Though we try our level best to impress something in the concept of as a Hindu, Nowadays youngsters need a little bit of explanations here and there. Certain things for them to understand. But religion is more from the heart. I will tell you something which you will be surprised. One day I was in Madurai. When I was in Madurai, somebody informed me that one person known to me had passed away. Okay, I say, okay. I saw the Prashnam, because we see Prashnam were going everywhere and anywhere. Prashnam said, I can go. I went there. He is a very old gentleman, known to me very well. Very elderly person, good person, very good person. Good philanthropist who helped a lot of people in education. I went there, I just stopped at the gate. I didn't enter the house, I was just watching. They asked me, please come in. Yes, I will come in, I said. I went inside, I just saw the body. I just said namaskar to it and just came out. And I stood at the gate. If you go and ask a psychologist or a psychiatrist, he will say that I have some paranoia, something they will say. What I am going to say you now. Why I was standing at the gate? I was standing with the soul. The soul was watching certain things going on inside. How about this? Like this we come across so many things. If you wonder, you will be able to. Suppose you start questioning. How this can happen, this cannot happen. I am imagining like that. Yes, it is an imagination. That is where the dichotomous nature of mind. It will start playing mind games. It will not allow you to wonder. It wants you to do research and find out what is what. And that is something which can never be found out with the present level of intelligence. Even you created artificial intelligence, you call it artificial because you know very well, natural intelligence is not that, it is just intellect. Of course, it's useful. But at the same time, you cannot rely. For that to standardize, it may take years. We don't know. There has to be a standardization. So many things are there. Of course, a lot of people have lost job or losing job. All this is once again temporary. Everybody will get back job. Everybody will be able to do all that. It's a time gap. In that time gap, some people lose certain things, but ultimately they will gain somewhere. Balance sheet is perfect as far as Bhagavan is concerned. You are concerned, yes, it's a problem. So, everywhere the soul, departed soul keeps watching you unless it is reborn. Your parents were responsible for you coming into this world. Their parents, that is the lineage. That is the Pitru. That we show a respect to them. Nowadays, even in the West, you have started celebrating one day Father's Day, one day Mother's Day. Something is there at least. All Souls Day they have, Christians have. So everybody believes in the concept of soul. What is talking to you is not, it comes from inside. I don't sit and prepare. I don't have anything like that. I just talk whatever comes to my mind, freely I talk. Of course, taking care of the other things. So, please, this 15 days, it is going to be till 21st Amavasya day, it is there. Okay. And this Malayam is also very special because it starts with a Grahanam and it ends with a Grahanam. These 15 days, of course, the Surya Grahanam on 20th, 21st is not going to be visible in India. But overall that is there. something very special between two Grahanams. Grahanam is once again Rahu Ketu. Once again Chandra Ketu, Surya Rahu. Sometimes Chandra Rahu, sometimes Surya Ketu. There are so many things, of course. Astrologers may be knowing better than me. So, prayers is a must. When you cannot pray, please see that you send the details to me. You already have my number. You can send the details to me. We will pray. And forefathers is a must in everybody's life. Don't miss anything in life. Don't miss especially your forefathers. Every day is very good. Any day, every day we can do Tarpanam. Every day you can do Aradhana. There is nothing wrong. Every day you can do Japam. Keep Janardhana in mind. Janardhana. Bhagavan is ultimately, he takes care. That's why he is Janardhana. That's why in Narsimhavadi we have first kept Janardhana, then only we are being Prema Narsimha. First I thought, Pitrus should be taken care. Your life should be taken care. The present life should be taken care. That is why we have installed Bhoga Janardhana also. In the lying position, who is an aged person. Whereas Mahapitru Narayana is very young. That is the concept there. Pura Shalagrams. Same thing we are doing with Narsimha, Prayoga Narsimha. Here we are bringing the Aksharas, another main energy source in the cosmos. All those Aksharas will be here, will represent. And very sincerely, when you pray to Prayoga Narsimha, Janardhana, Narsimhavadi Kshetram itself, you will be blessed with everything and anything. If you come back and tell me that, no, it's not working out, your faith is low. Your faith must be just like that. Bhagavan, give me the strength to manage everything. Okay. Don't ask him to obliterate something. If it obliterates, another thing will come. That's all. One goes another. Old wine in a new bottle. Some old problem will come in a different way. So, this is very important. Please keep this in mind. Pray to Pitrus, pray to Lord, pray to Bhagavan. During this 15 days, I am not asking you to do every day. When you cannot do it, please at least send the particulars to me. Once you send the particulars to me, Bhagavan takes care. Don't worry. Okay. Forefathers are very, very important. Even for people, see, to tell you very honestly, as Prayogis, we do everything. In the sense, we are with people, we are in politics, we are in dance, we are in culture, we are in tradition, we are into everything. Okay. Every day I watch news, I see various things so that I can do prayogam to mitigate the severity of certain things. Wars are going on around the world, everywhere. People, every person has got their own views of the subject and every person has got. India is also going through a rough phase. We are now having so many other difficulties, economics. But we have best people in places who can manage things in very good ways. That way India is blessed with good people. Good people in the high places. Good people in the high places is very important, please remember. And it is the duty of every citizen of this country to vote for such people. You don't even go and vote. This is the problem with you. But we comment about, we will start talking so many things. He is like that, this man is like that. He is of no use. All these things we will do. Okay. But we will not go and exercise our franchise. Please remember, unless you people, today also, an average in India, the voting pattern is only about 60%. Some places 70, 80 comes, 1 or 2 constituencies here and there. But otherwise average is only around 60. In some metropolitan cities, it is still worse. In Hyderabad, it is hardly 50-55. The reason is, these people will go home because one day holiday, they come here to work, we will be with the family. See, be with the nation that day. Being with the family, always there. You are there 365 days or maybe 10 days, maybe 20 days, maybe 30 days. Once in 5 years, can you not go to a booth and exercise your franchise, which is your right? And you talk politics. You say this man is not all right, that man is not all right. What right have you got to say? First, exercise your franchise. Remember that one day on election day, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, this entire world is our family. Go there with that. Okay, don't be carried away. You know who does good. You know who stands by you. Understood? For such people also, for their Pitrus, we offer this 15 days because such good people should be very healthy. They must have an active brain because we need intellect to deal with things in this world. They should have wisdom also. They should have moderation. They must have admiration. They must know how to diplomatically negotiate things at world level. So we have to pray for them because their welfare is also primarily very important for us to survive. These 15 days, we pray for them also. Probably I may not be knowing any of them. I don't know any of them. That's one way good also. But keep doing prayers. These 15 days, take care of your parents, take care of the elders. Okay. If you are not able to do, please furnish me. There are some very good days in this 15 days. You will have Chaturthi will be coming, then Mahabharani will be coming. That's a very important day, a milestone. Madhyashtami will come. That is also a milestone. Vyadhipadam will come, Mahavyadhipadam. That is also a milestone. Madhyashtami will be on Ashtami. Vyadhipadam will be on Navami. Then we have Sanyastamalayam, that is 12th. Then we have Gajachaya, they say. That is on Triyodasi. Then Amavasya. So many things are there. All this every day has got some significance for the Pitrus. And every day has got various aspects. And it is prayed to in individual ways in Prayoga Shastra. Okay. Of course, Dharma Shastra has got its own way. Okay. So, all that is very important. So, if you cannot do, please come to me, please give me the particulars, send me the particulars. I will do it on your behalf. I will pray to your forefathers. I will pray to Bhagwan. He is Karunamurti. He takes care. There is no doubt about it. Janardana takes care. Keep this in mind. God bless you all. Enjoy life.